Right.
I'd like to call to order the regular meeting for April 26, 2016. Roll call, please.
Chairman Beniak.
Here.
Legislator Duchessis.
Here.
Legislator Wheeler. Legislator Isabel. Legislator Brunel.
Here.
Legislator Kelly.
Present.
Legislator Clapper.
Present.
Legislator Diamond.
Here.
Legislator Whites.
Present.
I would just like to let everyone know that Ms. Wheeler is in the hospital, and we hope she has a full and quick recovery. Okay? And if we would all stand to salute the flag. Mr. Duchessis, would you lead us in the pledge?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
If we could all remain standing, please. I would like to observe a moment of silence for Larry Dingman. Larry Dingman is from Fort Plain. He passed away on March 29th. He was a 42-year employee for Montgomery County DPW. He left as a working supervisor. Larry was a veteran of the U.S. Marine Corps, serving from 1965 through 1969, spending 2 years in Vietnam. He then enlisted in the U.S. National Guard from 1975 to 1997. So if we could have a moment of silence, please. Thank you. Public comment. Anybody from the public wishing to comment at this time? Hearing none, I'll move on to communications, and I believe the legislative clerk has some
Yes,
communications.
I gave you correspondence from the Chamber of Commerce. You all have it on your desk. And the only thing else I would ask is if anyone is interested in going to the Philmont Community Action Spring Celebration, which is Monday evening, May 2nd at 5 o'clock at Johnstown Holiday Inn. I need to know tonight. I have to give them a heads. So just let me know after the meeting.
Okay, moving on. Approval of the minutes. If everybody's okay with the minutes, I'd like to have a sponsor and a second. Martin? Bob? All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstain. Okay, moving on to budgetary transfers. If we're all in favor, if we're all okay, could I have a sponsor and a second?
No sponsor.
Bob?
Second.
Tom? All in favor?
Aye.
Abstain? Against? Abstain. Procurement record. Could I have a sponsor and a second?
Second.
Martin, Tom? Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstain. Old business? Okay, new business. I would like to make a motion to suspend the rules to add resolution 92. And you all have it. It's a smart watt energy. And can I have a second?
Second.
Tom? Everyone in favor? Against? Abstain. Very good. On to resolution. Resolution number 70. Resolution amending the 2016 operating budget 2015-16 Children with Special Health Care Needs, CSHCN, Grant Funds, Reclassification, Public Health. Sponsors were Diamond and Quackenbush. Move it to the floor for discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstain. Resolution number 71. Resolution proclaiming April 2016 as Organ and Tissue Donation Awareness Month in Montgomery County Legislature. Sponsors were Diamond and Pertel. Move it to the floor for discussion. Hearing none, I'll take a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstain.
Yes, do that.
Resolution number 72. Resolution confirming the appointment and term of representative to the Fulton and Montgomery and Schoharie County Workforce Development Board made by the county executive. Sponsors were Diamond and Kelly. Move it to the floor for discussion. Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstain.
Pass.
Resolution number 73. Resolution authorizing Montgomery County Executive to enter into the intermunicipal agreements with the City of Amsterdam, Town of Florida, History and Archives. Sponsors were Whites and Kelly. I would like to make it a motion to amend Resolution 73 as follows. You all have copies of it. And may I have a second?
Second.
Tom, anybody have any questions? I'll call the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstain. Now, we'll vote on resolution as amended. Any discussion? I'll call the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstain.
Resolution passes.
Okay, Resolution 74, Resolution 75, Resolution 76, Resolution 77, and Resolution 78, the sponsors have pulled. The legislators have pulled their sponsorships. Is there anyone else wishing to sponsor these resolutions? Hearing none, they died. Moving on. Resolution 79. Resolution amending the 2016 operating budget, mandated salary increase, district attorney. Sponsors were Patel and Diamond. Move it to the floor for discussion. Hearing none, call the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstain. Pass.
Pass, sorry.
I'm just waking you up. Resolution 80. Resolution adopting the revised discrimination and harassment policy personnel. Sponsors were Pertel and Isabel. Move it to the floor for discussion. I'll call the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstain.
Pass.
Resolution 81. Resolution calling on the state of New York to fully reimburse counties for district attorney salary increases set by the state. Sponsors were Kelly and Pertel. Move it to the floor for discussion. Hearing none, all in favor, or I'll call the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstain.
Pass.
Resolution 82. Resolution ratifying a memorandum of agreement between the County of Montgomery and the Montgomery County Local 294 of the International Brotherhood of Teamsters for correction officers, and authorization of county executive to sign a contract for a period of 1/1/2013 through 12/31/2017. Personnel. Sponsors were Isabel and Diamond. Move it to the floor for discussion. Tom?
I said this at the personnel meeting, but I'll say it again tonight. As an officer of Teamsters Local 294, I'm going to abstain from this vote, as to not give any appearance of impropriety. And I also would like to just make a comment that there's a couple of what I would consider typos. It's not Montgomery County Local 294. I think Montgomery County should be struck out of there. It's just Teamsters Local 294.
And we're in a title?
In the title of the resolution, it says, between the County of Montgomery and the Montgomery County
Okay.
294, that should say Montgomery County. There's 4 E's in the word agreement.
Nice pickup.
Deals with the union, of course it does.
Can we treat those as typos?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll treat those as typos. Anything else? I'll call the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstain.
One abstention.
Pass.
Resolution number 83. Resolution approving the abstract of audited claims, County Legislature. The sponsors were Kelly and Diamond. Move it to the floor for discussion. Hearing none, I'll call the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstain.
Pass.
Moving on, Resolution 84, a resolution adopting the Montgomery County Audit Guidelines. The sponsors were Patel and Diamond. Move it to the floor for discussion. Hearing none, I'll call the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstain.
Pass.
Resolution 85.
Chair?
Oh, sorry.
I didn't raise my hand, so
Oh.
I just want to ask a question. In the previous resolution of the audit guidelines, that is not the procurement policy, or is it?
No.
All right. We had a resolution a few years ago after a state audit that said we should review the procurement policy each year. So I just want to make sure that's not what that was. And we need to do that in finance at some point.
Okay.
It doesn't mean anything will change, it just means we've got to
Right.
review it.
Okay. Duly noted. Resolution 85. Resolution authorizing the county executive to sign a contract with Ray Audio Video for FMCC Student Union Addition Renovation Project. County Legislature, County Executive. The sponsors were Diamond and Whites. Move it to the floor for discussion. Hearing none, I'll call the vote. All in favor? Against? Abstain?
Pass.
We're quiet tonight.
You'll know what I'm opposed.
Resolution 86. Resolution authorizing the county executive to sign an intermunicipal agreement between the Village of Kanjahari Wastewater Treatment Plant and the Montgomery County Sanitary District Number 1 for sludge treatment disposal. The sponsors were Kelly and Diamond. Move it to the floor for discussion. Hearing none, I'll call the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstain.
Pass.
Resolution number 87. resolution authorizing county executive to sign an intermunicipal agreement for leachate disposal with the village of Canajoharie. Public Works. Sponsors were Kelly and Diamond. Move it to the floor for discussion. Hearing none, I'll call the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstain.
Pass.
Okay, Resolution 88. Resolution awarding the bridge replacement contract Jablonski Excavation Incorporated, Public Works. The sponsors were Diamond and Pertel. I'll move it to the floor for discussion. Hearing none, I'll call the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstain.
Pass.
Resolution number 89, resolution authorizing the county executive to sign the service agreement with Frontier Communications, Public Safety Building, Public Works. Sponsors were Diamond and Kelly. Move it to the floor for discussion. Hearing none, I'll call the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstain.
Pass.
Resolution 90, resolution denying application for 2016 town and county tax corrections real property. Sponsors were Kelly and Diamond. Move it to the floor for discussion. Hearing none, I'll call the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Against?
Aye.
Abstain. Thank you.
Chair?
Yes.
Did you obtain any information on that?
No, I didn't.
Or just determine if you did sign it or didn't sign it?
I haven't heard back from her.
Okay, I would appreciate it if you could still find that.
Okay. Resolution 91. Resolution denying application for 2016 town and county tax correction real property. Sponsors were Pertel and Isabel. Move it to the floor for discussion. Tom?
It appears as though, I don't know that there's anything we can do about it, but every one of these tax corrections seem to come out the same place, or the same assessment. And I guess I asked Megan, I mean,
Unfortunately, it has to happen at the town level.
it just keeps ongoing.
The
And I know
assessor,
they've been corrected, you know, for the future roles, but, you know, you keep having to entertain these here, and I guess that's the process, nothing to do about it.
it's a town appointment, so it's up to their discretion.
Okay. Anyone else? I'll call the vote. All in favor? Against? Abstain. Okay, our last resolution that was added on. The resolution 92, finance resolution of the County of Montgomery, New York. The county adopted April 26, 2016, authorizing the acquisition of equipment and improvements pursuant to the energy performance contract, estimating the aggregate cost thereof to be $2,500,000, and authorizing the issuance of up to $2,500,000 serial bonds therefore, or alternatively, the execution of a list or of a lease purchase agreement therefore, and determining the other matters in connection therewith. I need a sponsor and a second.
Sponsors, second.
Okay. Roy and Tom.
Any order you want, Joe.
And any discussion? I'll move it to the floor for discussion. Hearing Martin.
So we've gone out to bid, to bond how many times this
favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstain?
Pass.
Okay. That was our last resolution. Have a,
Mother,
oh, sorry.
I brought it up to Megan a little bit earlier, but if I could just for a minute talk about the sewer district.
Sure.
Number one, the board that we have up there is really looking for some direction. I suppose maybe from the executive. I know we're trying to schedule a meeting, but they're looking for some input on what their function is. I just want to give you an example. Last meeting, we passed a resolution to hire a person because we needed a maintenance mechanic. Then after that resolution was passed, we had a board meeting. And at the board meeting, the three of us sat, and the rest of the board was like, well, why didn't this come to us first? Well, my thought was, it doesn't matter if it comes to that board because they have no resolution authority to appoint or hire somebody anyway. Why not get the authority here where it matters and then take it back to them and say, we have the authority, if you want to hire somebody, we can. But it's just confusing, very confusing, especially for the other members on there. And I'm, chairing it again this year, and I don't mind doing that, but I just think we really need to try to figure out, are they another department, a branch of the county government, and the superintendent is basically a department head. I'll give you another example. We're going to prepare a budget for this year. The budget's going to come from the executive. We may put some numbers together and help that along like every other department. But they're really struggling up there with the 2 or 3 employees that we have and the board. And I know Megan had come up with some thoughts that maybe this board was a liaison of maybe handling grievances or anything we may have there in regards to sewer bills, but we really need to get I've been promising this for the last couple of years that we get a handle on it, so I'm hoping we can try to get that meeting and move that forward and come up with a plan. I'm sure Mark and Roy agree. Yes.
Just have a couple questions. Now, is your intent to, you talked about you wanted to dissolve the board, or do you want to do a study of?
I think that's the input that we might be looking for. I know it's tough to dissolve because of the nature of it, but I don't think it's hard for us to say, look, you people, the other question was, it used to be the 3 mayors, the 3 town supervisors, and a member at large. We changed that in the charter to say the county, maybe the 3 supervisors of those towns should be sitting on it. It's really, it's in their areas. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I guess it's just all for discussion. We've got to figure out.
Well, let's put this on personnel or fiscal services for next month, and we can start to talk about it.
Or maybe have a meeting with it's already, I think, on your schedule anyway to try to have a meeting, but at some point, I don't know if it'll come back here to us to try to figure something out, or if it's the executive. I just, even if I don't agree with it, I want to have a clear path for everybody.
Right.
Not that I wouldn't agree with it, I'm just.
Duly noted.
I'd like to understand better the exact nature of the district, because when we say district, do we mean a unit of local government?
I think so. I think that's kind of how
So,
Yeah, the sewer district is an interesting entity. There's a law on this thing that set it up and sets up its rules and regulations and how it's supposed to operate. And I'm happy to really dive into that and go through that with the board and maybe report back after we have a meeting.
yeah, because until we really understand that, it's hard to make any decisions like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think just for a little history, I think 30-some years ago when it was formed, the reason, and the only reason I think the county got involved was because they needed a bonding source or something to create this thing. And that took place, the place got built, the bonding was paid off, and then of course we now have the ad valorem that was disposed of and now brought back because it has new projects. I think it has to be under the county, but that's kind of how it got.
Sounds like something Robert Moses came up with.
Yeah.
All right, anything else? Motion to adjourn, Bob and Martin second. Everybody have a good rest of the week.
Before you